In the face of Russia's aggression, Ukraine finds itself in a dire need of assistance. While major world powers have been hesitant to provide military aid, one European country has emerged as a staunch supporter. Poland, with its unwavering commitment, has taken the lead in rallying European nations to support Ukraine's war effort. In this article, we delve into the profound impact Poland has had on the conflict, from its military contributions to its diplomatic advocacy. By exploring Poland's pivotal role in the Ukrainian crisis, we uncover the reasons why Ukraine's survival hinges on the aid and support it receives from its neighboring ally. At the outset of the conflict, Ukraine demonstrated its resilience by repelling the initial invasion and pushing Russian forces out of its territory. However, Russia's vast military and population posed a significant advantage. Understanding the magnitude of the threat, Poland swiftly emerged as Ukraine's greatest hope of securing victory. The Polish government not only increased its military spending to fortify its own forces but also became Ukraine's staunchest advocate from the war's onset. By leading by example, Poland compelled other European nations to support Ukraine's cause, even against their initial reluctance. Poland's contributions to Ukraine extend far beyond the delivery of weapons and military aid. With over $1.7 billion worth of support, Poland has emerged as Ukraine's second-largest weapons provider, after the United States. The weaponry supplied includes tanks, infantry fighting vehicles, rocket launchers, artillery, air defense systems, drones, and an assortment of guns, ammunition, and mortars. The strategic provision of these assets has played a pivotal role in pushing back Russian forces and enabling Ukrainian counteroffensives. The proximity of Poland to the conflict zone has made it a vital staging ground for countries seeking to send aid to Ukraine. Much of the aid from around the world is funneled through Poland before being transferred to the Ukrainian military. Additionally, Polish soil has become a training ground for Ukrainian soldiers to familiarize themselves with new weapons and vehicles supplied by Western nations. This ensures that the aid reaches the front lines effectively and empowers Ukrainian forces to utilize the equipment to its fullest potential. While many Western nations hesitated to provide substantial aid due to fears of Russian escalation, Poland emerged as Ukraine's most vocal advocate. The Polish government's resolute commitment to Ukraine's cause motivated other countries to follow suit. Poland's unwavering support compelled hesitant nations to provide crucial aid and tighten sanctions on Russia. Through its leadership and advocacy, Poland continues to shape the international response to the conflict, safeguarding Ukraine's interests in the face of wavering alliances. Poland's history and first-hand experience with Russian oppression during the Soviet era have heightened its awareness of the dangers posed by Putin's regime. While other nations turned a blind eye to Ukraine's warnings of an impending Russian invasion, Poland heeded the call and acted decisively. Since joining the European Union in 2004, Poland has consistently voiced its concerns over Russian aggression. Its staunch stance against Moscow's influence and its recognition of the shared threat have forged a strong bond between Poland and Ukraine. In addition to military aid, Poland has become a haven for Ukrainian refugees, accepting more refugees than any other European country. With an estimated 3.5 million Ukrainian refugees seeking safety within its borders, Poland has led the way in providing healthcare, education, and possible employment opportunities for these displaced individuals. Poland's remarkable humanitarian efforts complement its military support, demonstrating its commitment to alleviating the suffering of the Ukrainian people. Despite the strain on its resources, Poland continues to prioritize the well-being of refugees, offering them a chance to rebuild their lives in a safe environment. Poland's strategic location and robust military capabilities make it a crucial component in the defense of Europe's eastern borders. Since joining NATO in 1999, Poland has actively contributed to the protection of its own borders and those of its NATO allies. The country's economic growth has enabled it to expand its military strength while ensuring the well-being of its citizens. Poland's military and economic advancements not only safeguard its own interests but also enhance the collective security of Europe. While some European politicians have entered into agreements and negotiations with Russia, Poland has consistently expressed its concerns about the dangers of such alliances. Poland's leaders have been vocal about the risks associated with dealing with Putin's regime, highlighting the potential consequences for Ukraine and the broader region. While some nations hesitated to provide aid and impose stricter sanctions on Russia, Poland's resolute stance against Moscow's influence has reinforced the urgency of supporting Ukraine. Poland's unwavering commitment to Ukraine extends beyond the current conflict. Its support has solidified the bond between the two nations, with Ukraine recognizing Poland as its closest partner. As the conflict continues, Poland remains a steadfast advocate for Ukraine, providing assistance, aid, and diplomatic support. Beyond the war, Poland's influential role within NATO ensures that it will continue to play a pivotal role in shaping defensive strategies against potential future threats.